So, guys, I'm going to hand the floor back to my good friends right there on the Zoom. Cheers, guys.
Peter, that was absolutely awesome and amazing. And I want you
Thank
guys to
you.
remember this, right? We get one life,
Yeah,
one life. And throughout our lives, we can add zeros and zeros and zeros and zeros and zeros to the money that we make. But if we lose this life,
correct.
all of these zeros don't matter. No matter how many you have, when that
Yeah,
life is gone, all those zeros you built up,
yeah.
you can't take it to the grave with you.
No.
So your life is the most important thing. And that's what I love about this project is it puts your life, your health data number one. And then
Correct.
it allows us to make those other zeros
Correct.
that we all need to have the financial freedom that we want. And guys, just so we're clear, and a lot of the questions people have been asking, I said the same thing. I was like, this almost sounds too good to be true. They have their own blockchain, the VyVo
Correct.
smart chain. They're on multiple chains. You can bring money in or move money out on Polygon or on the Binance Smart Chain. They have their own two banks, guys. Again, two banks, two cards that you can spend and move money out. And it doesn't have to just be money from them. Any money that you have in crypto, you can send to the bank
Yeah,
and in
that's true.
5 seconds, go out and spend it anywhere you want.
Correct. I mean,
We
it's
have,
not designed for that, but you can do that, right?
yeah,
I
I
think it's
mean,
going to be a lot of people that enjoy that facility for sure.
sellable and transferable NFTs are
Yeah,
already up for sale.
correct.
And it's real data, guys. Like the
Yeah.
more tests I do, the more data I create, the more I get paid every single day. And then you have the opportunity where people who don't want to share or aren't good at selling can just make passive income every day from getting healthy, from monitoring your health. I mean, this just has everything already built out. No more hype, hope, or promises.
Correct.
Um,
Can
so
I just add
Mims,
something there based on
yeah, go
something
ahead,
you just
Peter.
said? Sorry, it's just you said if you don't like selling, which is a great point. But let me give you a little example, which is quite interesting. Let's say that VSE in the future has got to a nice little number. Let's call it $1 just to make the maths easy, right? Somebody that's like, loves to be part of a community. They go to events, they come on the calls and the rest of it. But typically, they've not necessarily built a team or a community in the past, right? But let's say this happens. They're sat at lunch with a friend and they lift up their heel and they go, "Have you got one of these?" And they say, "No, what's that?" "I get paid $1,200 a month to wear this. I see you've got a Fitbit. Are you getting paid $1,200 a month to wear yours?" "No." "Where do I get one from?"
Right.
What could be easier? Anyone can share a story like that, right? They're not selling, they're just merely pointing out, "I'm getting paid $1,200 a
Yeah.
month just to wear it." They haven't even got a team, right? Or whether it's $500, whatever it is. Like you said, there are some people that don't necessarily like selling, but man, why wouldn't you want to share that with people?
Oh, and Peter, before I throw it to Ricardo to get his reaction, we forgot to mention how in the next month we're going to be able to onboard Apple Watch and
Yes.
Samsung users. Can you touch on that real quick?
Yeah, I was going to wait for someone to ask that question because we're like,
I
"Oh, well,
was
we got
just
an
about to
Apple Watch. I
remind,
love it."
actually. Yeah.
So we already or the Vivo already have contracts in place with up to 500 wearable technology manufacturers, not devices, manufacturers. The first of which is Apple, where every Apple Watch, right from Series 1 through to, I think it's 9 now, will be supported, where you won't have to acquire a Hilo device. You can just buy the data NFT,
Wow.
and all the data from your Apple Watch will work. There are 220 million. Let's say that again. There are 220 million
Wow.
wearers of devices currently wearing a wearable device every single day that are not making any money from it. That Apple, Fitbit, Garmin, Samsung, whoever it is, are taking that data and they are selling it. And I think when people find that out, they're going to be a little bit, yeah, no, let's not say the word, but you know what I'm saying? They're going to be a little bit miffed about it, as we call it here.
Right.
And so they will have the ability, by joining this project and acquiring their data NFT, to privatize their data, decentralize the data, and monetize their data, regardless of whether it's a Helo device. Now, me personally, I love these devices, and I think we're way better than pretty much every device out there, even including Apple in terms of the sensors. Now, of course, an Apple Watch is a different device; it does loads of other stuff and that, and I get that certain users love their device and they're like, well, can I not use that? Yes, you can. Not just yet, but very soon other wearables will work. And like I say, that opens up immediately.
Yeah.
Not just the fact that we're launching the
huge.
220 million customers are now available that can monetize their data, that they're already doing it every day. They're already wearing a device. They're already generating data. They're just not getting paid for it. So that's a pretty easy sell in my book to just got to make people aware of what's going on, because a lot of them don't even think about it. You know, these signed terms and conditions of the app, you just scroll down,
Right,
and you don't realize you've just signed your life away to Fitbit. You know,
you just literally, as if Apple needs more money.
Yeah, exactly.
You just allowed them to monetize and sell your data. So
yeah, it's why Google bought Fitbit, not because Google needed a wearable. Okay, Google bought Fitbit for the data and the customer base to generate the data. Yeah, so Google could have made their own wearable tech, but why do that? You acquire a customer base. It's the data. They weren't after the actual device. They were after the data and the customer base of the data. So, it's worth billions, man. Billions and billions and billions.
Yeah, guys, let me touch on the data real quick. You guys hear me okay?
Go ahead, Sean.
With AI, AI is so big now, and AI needs a lot of data to freaking train it. So throw data at that thing. And anyways, there's all these articles I've looked up, but there's researching that the wearable data. This wearable data is the best data like that's out there. So first of all, AI wants it. Second of all, people it's like predictable, like they can predict population trends and shit like that through this data. So super valuable stuff, guys. And other people can collect it, and we collect it too here. So in other words, a lot of people are collecting it, but they're not storing it on a blockchain. They're not anonymizing it. So they're actually collecting it and storing it on their own centralized server, which then they sell. So this whole technology of collecting the data, storing it on a blockchain, making sure that it's real on a person is completely new technology that nobody has on planet Earth. It unlocks this for people. In other words, like Uncle Joe, I see him asking great questions in here. If he doesn't have one of these and he doesn't have a data mining kit, he cannot mine his data.
Right.
This is the only way to mine your health data in the whole world. So it's really cool. It's groundbreaking. And dude, I love it. It's a pure exchange. It's kind of like you think about well, why am I getting crypto from a phone? If if I just say I download an app, I just get crypto coins. Well, I'm just getting crypto coins worth nothing, really, right?
Yeah, right.
But if let's say I had crypto coins, if I went and I took a commodity like aluminum cans, and I said, here's aluminum cans, and they gave me back crypto coins. Now that makes sense, right? I gave them something and they transacted, they give me something. So that's exactly what's happening here is every block they give me so just like every ounce of aluminum, they're going to give me a certain amount of cents or of money. Every block they give me 2 to 3 VSC coins. So it's it's like one of the purest transactions there is. It helps the economy, or in the world, but it just opens us up to such like a something that's never been available before. It's literally like it's like mining Bitcoin, but there weren't any Bitcoin miners, right? So in other words, how do we mine data if we don't have the data miner? So that's all you're doing here, guys, is you're buying a data miner. And the coolest thing about it is you don't ever have to pay for anything again. It's like if I bought a data miner, a Bitcoin miner in 2008, and I stuck it in the wall, and I just paid for like my electricity, right? And I just gained all this stuff. I never have to pay for it again. This, I'm buying one time. It's going to create, just like my Bitcoin miner would have created Bitcoin for me forever. This is going to create VSC for me forever. And the only thing I got to do is wear it. Yeah. So anyways, really cool. I just wanted to give you guys my little
yeah, for sure,
thoughts.
Brother. I love it. I love it how pumped Sean gets about this stuff.
He does.
I know this is a lot of information to take in, and it took me a few days of research to grasp it. but once I got it, I loved it. But I want to get, Mim's take on this to make it make sense, maybe summarize it, how revolutionary this is, and why people need to take action right now.
Well, yeah, I done blew a fuse. You know what I mean? Peter, awesome job on this presentation, man.
Thank you very much, my friend.
I need a Fitbit because I need to check my blood level right now. Okay.
You need a Hilo, no Fitbit.
I need a Hilo right now. I mean, not the Fitbit. But mine is racing because this is revolutionary. It's so innovative. It's so on time. Even just the features, for friends and family, and the ability to. Mike talked about being able to check on your loved ones, and be able to their data and see
the
how
Guardian picture,
I mean, it's huge. So I'm pumped up and excited now. And I mean, it's just, folks, understand what we're presenting to you tonight. The first presentation to launch the United States of America here, folks.
Yeah, that's huge, man.
And this is not hype, hope, speculation. You saw the card, you see the device. Everything is already here, and this is what I like. I don't like to really start stuff where we're going to have this in the future, and we hope to see this. I want to already have the physical device. I want to already be working, so I know that it's real, and they have it here. So I'm pumped up. I'm excited. There's massive value here, and I know that everybody's going to win with this because everybody having that device, mining their data. It's a no-brainer. So, folks, get back to whoever invited you, or so they can give you the referral code so you can get started. I'm gonna tell you that the 12 is about $1,300 for the pack, right?
Yeah,
that was probably that was probably the most exciting $1,300 I done spent.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm waiting for the mail to come in. Okay, like I know the power of this thing, so I was probably the best $1,300 I spent so far as feel good. I'm pumped up and excited, and I think everybody else is gonna be too.
Excellent.
And I love that, Ricardo. And the one thing I missed is, yes, when you get that business pack for $1,250, you get 5 devices. They're gonna send you one first, and then you're gonna get 4 codes. So I could give those codes to my 2 boys and have those wearables shipped to me. I could, if I had a networker friend in Australia, I could say, hey, John, I want you to try this out. I'm going to give you a free device that mines cryptocurrency. I send him the code. All he does is pay for shipping, and that device goes to him. If I want to give it to somebody on my team and say, listen, you maybe you don't get all this right now, but you've been there, you stuck with me. Like, I want to give you this free device. Right. And once I get those out, again, the power of what I'm mining every day goes up. Like Peter says, it's literally a business in a box. You have your own downline. All they have to do is wear it, and you're set. So the fact that people can win in this arena without sharing or selling or promoting is huge. Because I know a lot of people, don't have the time or, the different stuff you need to do what Ricardo and I do. So the fact that everyone can win with this, whether you bring 0 people into the business, you're still going to win. That is one of my number one things when I look at an opportunity is, can people win if they never bring one person into this business? And the answer here is a resounding yes.
Absolutely. I just want to point out there's a lot of questions in the chat, and I can see Graham frantically answering them.
I've been busy.
Thank you, Graham. Obviously, there's been some great questions, I think.
I saw he was answering all of them. I was like, man, that's a great team, man. Peter, Peter does a fire-ass presentation, and Graham takes care of all the Q&A.
His little fingers on fire. I saw that.
Peter, there's a question in the chat there, and I think you might want to answer it with a personal story. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I saw it. I know the one you mentioned. What about if they sell Hilo?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to think of sharing the story, but it's a bit of a long story. But hey,
well, you can shorten it.
Yeah, I can do it quick. So, guys, the important thing is, are we okay to cover this, guys? Yeah, just real quick. The Hilo technology, it's been around for 7 years, right? This is one say this is not a startup. This technology is award-winning, and several years ago, Hilo had a huge booth at the CES show, the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. Huge booth. And they were demonstrating their technology there. I flew over to help on the stand just to check it out. Any excuse to go to Las Vegas, me, right? So I'm on the booth, and a guy comes up to me. He had Samsung written on his badge. Was it Samsung Grey? It was, wasn't it? Yeah, Samsung.
Yeah, Samsung, yeah.
And I didn't think much of it. I showed him all the Hilo at the time. Obviously not this one. It was an older one. Again, way years ahead of Apple, what it's doing. Showed him all this stuff. Showed him around for about 20 minutes. And he turned around to me and said, I need to speak to Fabio Gaudi. I was like, oh, I think he's gone to lunch. And he said, well, I need to speak to him right now. And this is a true story. This was witnessed by me. I'm not, you will find out, Graham and I do not BS. Okay. We are ethical and we don't need to BS. This is a true story. And this is relevant to the question that was asked. Anyway, Fabio comes back, and this guy, unknown to me, was actually like the top guy at Samsung. I don't know if it's the owner or the boss or whatever.
Very senior.
On the spot, Fabio walked up. He said, Fabio, I will give you $1 billion for your technology. On the spot. I heard it in my ear. I nearly fell over. And Fabio said, wow, let's come over here. Let's sit down and talk. But that would be amazing for me. I could buy my private island and sit drinking out of a coconut. But what is that going to do for our entire community? It's not going to help a single one of them. And he said no. So in answer to your question, what if Apple buy Hilo? I think that says it all. Fabio is not interested in making money. Yeah, of course, everybody wants to be successful financially, but that's not his main goal. His actual goal is to make an impact on the health of the planet. And the way he sees he can do that is by building a community of people wearing incredible health devices. And as we kind of hinted during the presentation, everything you've seen today is way more than enough to build an incredible global business. Do not get me wrong, but actually it is just the tip of the iceberg as to what's coming. I'm not futurizing. We're not going to rely on that. And we're not even going to tell you what it is. But there is incredible technology to come. And it's very important to understand. This is the last thing I'm going to say, guys. I know we've been here a long time. We are not a crypto opportunity or company. We are, at our core, a digital health technology company that aims to be a household name in technology. We just happen to use blockchain and crypto to reward people. That's the most perfect way to do it. To secure the data on the blockchain, because we're doing that, it makes sense to use smart contracts to pay people out where they instantly receive those funds via a stable coin and via the VSC, which is an asset-backed coin. So it's very important to not think that we went, let's make up a coin and build a business around it. No, no, no. We're a technology health company at its core. We're using that technology to enhance our platform. Anyway, I've said more than enough tonight. And again, Graham, I just want to thank you for handling all of the chats there. It'd be very well if anyone had questions, just to glance through those chats.
Uncle Joe said comp starts in 10 days, question mark. Not exactly.
I think that's about November the 13th. No, it finishes on November the 13th. So you want to get in today.
Oh, the promotion. Got it.
Get signed up, and you've got until November the 13th to bring in just 3 people.
That will boost your mining.
Over the link. Yeah. This is just I think the confusion over is the affiliate link. So the affiliate link comes in 10 days, but before you get the affiliate link, like right now, you can use.
Oh, I see. Sorry, yeah.
So there's an invitation code right now. If you join, you can give an invitation code, and you can get people to join like right now, dude. Yeah, but when you gotta like when you ask for it, I gotta print it out and then give you a specific one. But in 10 days, it'll just be like Mike Tharp's link. And then anybody clicks on it goes.
There'll be a dual system. Just to be clear, Sean, there'll be a dual system. We'll still have the invitation code, but for people who want to do passive type marketing, they will also have an affiliation. The
link's there, but you can start marketing this right now, guys.
Oh yeah,
I would.
Everything is in place.
Yeah, take massive action, guys, because that's why we did this Zoom so quickly on November 1st, because November 13th, this promotion ends, and it's literally just getting 3 people to do this, boost that mining, which again, we'll do a whole other Zoom where Peter shows the value of that. But I mean, we're talking the difference of millions of dollars down the road of just getting 3 people in the next 13 days.
Correct. If you're a builder, it could make a difference of millions of dollars. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Yep.
100%.
And I just want to say, I appreciate, we did not lose any people in a 90-minute Zoom. So I appreciate you guys staying to the end. Any questions you have, anything that you need, just get with the person who invited you here. Unless there's anything pressing, we should probably end this just because
great questions just come up. What's the presentation schedule? There isn't one yet. That's how early this is. This is the first one. Yeah. Obviously, it's all based upon requirement and need. It's down to you guys. We're doing it every hour of every day if we need it, right? So let's, you know, guys, jump in, get back to the guys, get your data mining pool kit. And yeah, this is the part of being a pioneer. You know, we want to create that core group of pioneers. This is our role to decide schedules, to do it, what markets to grow, where to focus. Be part of it. Be part of the decision making and the rest of it. This is so early now. It's literally a handful of people, right, that we've got in this room. So
dude, yeah, and somebody's going to be really, really rich.
Yeah,
from promoting. If you think people are wearing this and not getting paid, and now people are going to get this and get paid, and you get 25% of what they get paid for referring them, dude, somebody's going to get super rich.
Yeah,
and we are in position. Like, this is our position to lose. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally right, Sean.
All right, anyway, Peter, Graham.
We could talk for hours and hours.
I know. We're definitely going to get together soon, without a doubt.
All right.
Yeah, baby.
All right. Peter, Graham, thank you for the presentation and the help. Sean, thank you for sharing this with
Canada.
me.
Yeah.
All right. Lace up. Let's get wealthy, guys. Peace.